What's going on, you guys? It's a Thursday. Whoa! Let's wait for these sirens to pass. I like to yell at cars, so. What's going on, you guys? It's Thursday. I'm about to head to my class. I thought I would do a full day of eating for you guys. I am actually running a little bit late to class, so I'm gonna take you with me and kind of vlog as I go and kind of tell you about what I packed, what my first meal is gonna be, and then I'll take you through my full day of eating on a cut. Let's go. Alright guys, let's see how many weird looks I get vlogging on my way to class. So I am on my way to my first 8:30 a.m. class. I only have one class today, which is pretty nice. It's just a marketing class. It's on consumer behavior. But basically what I did this morning, I typically don't eat. Don't run me over! Ah! Jesus. Thank you. Sorry, just crossing the street casually without looking left, right, left. But anyway, I'm headed to my first class. It's an 8:30 a.m. It's the last 2 hours. I typically don't eat before I leave for class just because I don't really get very hungry in the mornings. So usually I like to keep my meals pretty light, keep the amount of food I eat a smaller amount of food, just because I don't get very hungry in the mornings, and I do get more hungry around gym time, especially after the gym. So I don't really eat if I'm not going to be hungry. But what I did do is actually pack several protein bars. I always have at least 3 different types of protein bars in my backpack. Usually it's a Premier protein bar and a Quest bar and then a smaller pure protein bar. And then I also have some candies usually in my backpack, just in case I'm a little bit snacky. But those are always in my backpack. I just thought I would show you guys. I don't do cardio enough because I'm getting winded just doing this. Kind of embarrassing. But today I also brought a string cheese. I think it's somewhere like 7 grams of protein and 5 grams of fat. But anyway, I like to have several different snack options in my backpack just so that if I do get hungry before I get home at 10:30, I have a little bit of variety to choose from and I'm not just stuck with one thing. So I'll take you guys through that. Maybe you'll see a little bit of footage from my class, because I'm feeling a little gutsy today, as you can probably tell. Do I have anything else substantial to say in this clip, or am I just trying to take advantage of this pretty lighting? I don't know, you guys. What am I trying to do here? Oh, and then I'm thinking after my first class, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and pick up a few things. And I forgot to say one thing, I usually bring tea to class, like green tea sweetened with a little bit of stevia. This time I wanted to get some iced coffee, so we'll see how bad the line is at the little cafeteria downstairs. That'll kind of be a treat. That's not really regular. So I ended up getting a grande decaf sugar-free caramel Americano, and I'm going to add 2 little packets of sweetener to it and a little bit of half and half. Probably not try to half and half because I'm not going to go crazy over it. So my 2-hour class ended up having about a 5-minute break at the hour mark, so I ended up having a cookie dough Quest bar. So I just got done with that class. It's about 10:40 and I am at Safeway gonna pick up some grocery stores and then go down to the little on-campus grocery store. So now I got to the little grocery store that's on campus, which is really nice because I can use my dining funds for that. It's basically Monopoly money. Anything that I don't use up at the end of the year basically disappears, so I kind of have to use it up, which is kind of nice. But I got some veggies. I got some white button mushrooms, some cauliflower, a little bit of Brussels sprouts, and eggplant. Alright guys, so I'm back in my room. I was done grocery shopping and we've kind of had a change of plans, which is kind of unexpected, but basically while I was grocery shopping I got a text from my mom. My little brother is on his spring break right now, so she took a few days off because her work has been super hectic, so they decided to drive over to downtown Seattle and kind of hang out for a few hours, and I kind of made a spontaneous decision to join them. The original plan was to hang out and stay inside and kind of catch up on some of the reading and homework that I have, but I'm really trying to push myself to kind of get out of my comfort zone and be able to move things around, especially because I'm graduating and I'm not going to really necessarily have a lot of time to spend with my family and friends once I start working and once I start traveling and being really busy. So I'm really trying to spend as much time as I can and do what I can to make time for small little things like this and the small little, I guess, getaways and trips like this. So I actually got home and I don't really have very much time because my mom and little brother are waiting. So basically what I made is something that I've kind of been craving a lot lately. I've been making it for the last few days, but basically toast a plain white piece of bread. It's a little higher in carbs, but it's worth it in my opinion to get that taste that you want. Put half a tablespoon of mayo into a can of tuna. I use Miracle Whip. You can use whatever mayonnaise you want. This is just the one that I happen to get at the store. Mix the mayo and the tuna. Put it on the bread as it's toasting. Sprinkle a little bit of mozzarella cheese on top. Let it melt, and then you kind of have like an open-faced tuna melt, which has been very tasty. Usually I eat it with some sort of side, so like a little bit of soup or some sort of vegetables. But right now we are going to be going to get some sort of food in about 2.5 hours, so I'm going to save up a little bit of carbs for that, just because I actually have no idea where we're going to go or what we're going to do for lunch. So I'm trying to be a little bit more flexible, a little bit more intuitive about it. So I will show you some footage from that, and we'll see where we end up going and what we end up doing. But I'm excited because it's a beautiful day and I'm not going to be doing homework, so I'll take you guys with me. Boom! We teleported to the car. Do you like my transition effects? Transitory? I don't know, but we're sitting in the car. It's not moving because my mom had to run into the bathroom, but I brought my little sandwich here and I'm going to enjoy it. And I realized it's gonna stink up the whole car because it's a tuna sandwich, but that's okay. I've really been enjoying them lately, so I will take you guys along with our adventures. I did not plan this, you guys, so it totally happened that I was doing like a day in the life, full day of eating kind of thing. This does not usually happen, but like I said, I'm trying to be a little bit more spontaneous and more open to sudden changes of plans, because you gotta live your life sometimes. Alright, so we just spent about probably like an hour and a half or so walking around Seattle, kind of enjoying the fact that it's sunny out. And for food, we just stopped by the QFC little deli bistro that they had, and my brother and my mom got sandwiches, but I got like a little spinach berry salad. I'm sure I will show you guys in a second here. But I got that because I wasn't really particularly hungry. I ate about an hour and a half ago. We're also not going to be back in my dorm in the next like hour and a half, which is probably when I'll get hungry. So it was like trying to find something that I can kind of munch on now and then finish later. But yeah, there's no protein in it, which is unfortunate, but whatever. Alright, it is 7 o'clock. I do not usually like to wait so long in between meals, but basically we got back at around 4:45, and then I had to be somewhere from 4 to 5, and then I took a nap after that, and it's 7 o'clock now, and I decided to have some dinner. I was hungry earlier on today. I don't usually like to wait like 4.5 hours between meals because that's quite a bit for me, and I was hungry, but I really wanted to be able to sit down and enjoy my meal instead of just kind of eating a protein bar on the go and then not realizing that I had eaten it and then still being hungry later. So kind of was waiting until I actually had a chance to sit down and eat. And I'm kind of excited for what I had because I didn't really want to take too much time cooking. So I went downstairs to pick up some chicken. I was very low on protein today, so I'm basically having 2 chicken breasts, which is quite a bit for me, so we'll see how that goes. But I also saw that they have sweet potato fries downstairs in the little cafeteria, so I decided to have a little bit of that. And then I also have some Brussels sprouts that I just pan fried with a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder. So that is my dinner, although it is a little bit late and I'm very, very, very tired, and I'm very excited to eat it. I'm not sure how this keeps happening, but it's really late and I have a lot of macros left over for the rest of the day. This only seems to happen when I actually film a full day of eating because a bunch of things come up and I feel like I have to set aside time to eat, so my meals kind of get delayed. But anyway, it's about 10 o'clock right now and I have lots of carbs and protein left over, so I decided to make something that is not usually the best for cutting, but it's something that I made the other day and I really enjoyed it post-workout. You basically mix a scoop of any sort of protein, and I use Cellucor's peanut butter marshmallow whey, but I'm sure you could use a different, you could probably use a different brand as well, with a serving of PB2, and you slowly add a little bit of milk just to get it to the consistency of peanut butter. I'm sure you could use chocolate or vanilla protein, but the peanut butter protein mixed with the PB2 gives it a pretty good consistency, and then I heated up some toast and I'm going to put it on that, so it's going to be really tasty. Make sure you're adding a little bit of water or milk at a time so that it doesn't get too runny, because last time I had a whole lot of peanut butter running down my mouth because it was just it was too watery. So make sure you're adding a little bit at a time. I'm sure I could have peanut butter fit into my diet pretty easily, but I'm not a huge fan of it. But it is nice to switch up the ways that I incorporate protein into my diet every now and then. So that is my, I guess, second to last meal of the night, and I'm probably going to have one last meal, just doing something with my Dymatize chocolate casein. So for my last meal, which I had around midnight, I made some Dymatize casein hot chocolate, which is one of my favorite pre-bed treats. And then I had a good amount of carbs and fats left to play with, so I had a serving of these Pillsbury soft baked chocolate chip cookies and a few mini Robin's eggs that were left over from Easter. I hope you guys enjoyed this full day of eating. If you haven't yet, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button for me, or leave a comment below. And as always, don't stop growing.